Hey guys, it's me, Tyler, from Turtles with Guns, and today we're making pretzels. So, let's just jump right into it and get on to the first step. All right, here we go. So we just gotta put the dough, we gotta put all the stuff that we need for the dough into the place, into this bowl. We're gonna mix it all in. Hey Google, what was that last step?
First step, combine the water, sugar, and kosher salt in the bowl of a stand mixer and sprinkle the yeast on top.
All right, here we go. The sugar and the salt, both in. I think that's all of it. And then I think it said to put the yeast on top. Hey Google, what's next?
Second step, allow to sit for 5 minutes or until the mixture begins to foam.
Oh, okay. I see now. I was supposed to mix it in, then. Okay, I'm just gonna mix it with my hands. My hands are clean. I clean them very thoroughly before this, so I don't make anybody sick or anything. I myself am not sick right now, but I don't want to make anybody else sick for any reason. So I completely sanitize my hands before this, and I'm going to keep one hand clean so that I can still grab things or do stuff that I need to do. All right, I got the dough. It took me a little bit because I messed up just slightly. I forgot to add the butter until later, but this is it's good. It's still a good dough to use. So next step is to oil up the bowl, and then we'll go on with whatever's next. So I just need to coat this bowl in oil so that the dough doesn't stick to it as easily as it normally would. Here we go. It's the oil. Hold this. All right, pour a bit in here. Go. And I'll just drizzle it along the sides like that. Oh, oops. That'll do it. And just scrub it in all over the place so that the dough doesn't stick when it's rising, which would prove to be annoying. There we go. I think it's as nicely coated as it'll be. Just pour the rest of the oil out of the bowl because I don't want that getting into the dough. Here we go. Man, that's a mess. Just stick this right in there. I'll leave him. Wait, I need to saran wrap it. Hold on. Clean my hands. Now I'm gonna plastic wrap over that bowl and we'll get started. All right, now I just need to set it in a warm spot to let it rise. So I'll just set it over here. Now we wait. We wait, that's what we do. We wait for the yeast to rise for an hour. Okay, yeah. We'll leave it in there for an hour. Hey Google, set a timer for 1 hour.
1 hour, starting now.
All right, here we go. All right, it has been almost an hour now. Well, actually more than an hour. So I'm just gonna get right back to it. What's next after this? Next, we're gonna cut it into 8 pieces. Dang it, I need a knife, hold on. And just to let you know, I haven't been letting the oven preheat for an hour. I turned it off so that it would not burn down my house, you know? So what I'm supposed to be doing is I'm supposed to get a pot full of water, and what I need to do is I need to put some baking soda in the water that's boiling and then I boil the pretzels before I put them in the oven. All right, there we go. I'm gonna get this up to a boil. There we go, and I will dump in the baking soda. Stir the baking soda in, and then we'll just let that get up to a boil while we put those into a nice pretzel shape. There we go, that should be mixing in. And while that's doing that, I'm gonna put a bunch of these over here. I will now roll these into a pretzel. All right, there we go. First pretzel done. And the water seems to be boiling. It took me very long to figure out how to do this at least somewhat properly. That's weird how long it's supposed to take. I still have like 6 more to go. So once that gets really boiling, I'm gonna put them in the pot with baking soda and boiling water. Then I'm going to take them out, egg wash him with the eggs that are in the fridge, and then put him in the oven. But I've got to make more pretzels first, of course.
Many poorly made pretzels later.
And pretzel number 9. Here we go. So now I need to start heating up the water for the boiling process. I turned it off so that it wouldn't boil over too much. And now I have to turn it back on so I can get it back up to a boil. All right, so the water is boiling. I'm gonna put a few pretzels in just to get it started. What it says is I'm supposed to boil each pretzel for 30 seconds on either side, and it's supposed to float, and so it's doing that right now, which is good. It's a good sign that it's floating. All right, now we flip them so that they're boiling on the back sides as well. All right, I think that's good for these pretzels right here. So I'm gonna take them out and I'm gonna put them on the pan again. All right, all of the pretzels are now boiled. So what I need to do next is I need to put some egg wash on. So that's in the fridge right here. Let me grab it out of there. So just mixed up eggs. And what we're gonna do is just lightly coat the pretzels in egg wash. I think this gives it a crisp. Like, it allows it to crisp a little easier in the oven, which is good, it's exactly what we want in a pretzel. So I'm gonna put a decent amount of egg wash on each pretzel. All right, now for one of the most important parts is the salt on the outside of the pretzels. You just sprinkle a bit here and there and just make sure to evenly coat it instead of like a streak of salt. All right, there we go. Now we're gonna put them both in the oven. Here you go. Now we're gonna let these go for about, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes until golden brown. So jump cut. There we go. So I just finished, I pulled them out of the oven, and this is looking better than I thought it would. A lot of these are definitely the right texture, like this one really. I'm proud of this one. This one's nice and crispy. And then I'm really proud of this one. This one's small, this one's more bite-sized, but it's also kind of burnt to the pan a bit. So I'm gonna need to get like a spatula over here. Kind of pry it up. There we go, see? Yeah, these are really good. And then let's do a taste test real quick. Let's get some mustard out. Because you can't have pretzels without mustard. You get a plate. Alright, I'm gonna do this one. And I'll give myself a nice little bit of mustard here. There we go. Look at that. Here, let me bring it closer. Woo! It's a pretzel. Don't forget to check out the video that I got this recipe from. And also don't forget to subscribe and check out the merch. And as always, I will see all of you in the next video. Bye.